Self-care is for rich people. I get it. I don't have time for self-care. That is a luxury. It is something that I cannot afford. We say this to ourselves all the time. We are so busy. Too busy to take care of yourself and to put your own needs first. Think about it. I thought the same thing myself until when I started to implement these daily self-care practices. Was a life changer for me when I started. And today, let's dive right into the first self-care tip that I have implemented into my life and I see massive changes. First is meditation. I normally take 10 minutes every morning to do my meditation. It is a guided meditation practice that I have implemented into my life each morning. Doing my guided meditation helps to relax my whole entire body, and it also helps me to reduce my stress. Going forth to take on the day, I know that I am feeling positive and ready for the day's challenges that will come at me. Starting my meditation practice was a game changer. It can be for you too, only if you just take the time to implement. The second self-care practice that I have implemented into my life is having a sense of gratitude. And I start with my gratitude journal every single morning. I would write down a list of things that I'm grateful for. It can be 3 things, it can be 5 things. It depends on the time that you have and the amount of things that you want to write. Start by being grateful for life, grateful for the things that are in your life. Things is not always negative. If we look behind the clouds, we will see the positives that are there in our lives, and we take the time out to acknowledge these positives. When I sit down each morning to do my gratitude journal, I know that I am going forth, shifting my focus from the negative things that have happened, and I am now embracing the positive, and I am going forth with a positive mindset. Third self-care practice is self-love affirmations. I love to use my self-love affirmations in the mornings. I would tell myself that I am beautiful, you deserve the best, I accept love wherever I go, I trust the process of life to bring me my highest good. These are the affirmations that I use for myself. It helps me to love myself more, to have a better, loving and compassionate relationship with myself. Get into the habit, moms, of practicing self-love. I know that as moms, we tend to feel guilty of or we are burdened by the amount of plates that we have to juggle each day. And this makes us feel like we are not good enough, or we are not worthy, or we don't have worth. But if we take the time to practice self-love and to do self-love affirmation, it will help us to feel much better about ourselves, and our mindset about ourselves and our self-talk will be more positive. Number 4 practice is nature connection. I love to connect with nature. In the mornings, I love to go out and I love to listen to the birds and just to get that fresh scent of breeze that are blowing in my face. I love that. It is something that makes me feel refreshed and feel I come alive when this happens in the morning. Not only the fresh breeze that is blowing at me, but I also get the opportunity and to connect with the earth and to feel grounded and to feel the grass and the dew underneath my foot bottom or on top of my feet. It is very much refreshing and revitalizing just to look at the freshness of the grass or the trees, or even simple just to sit in your backyard and just to look at the animals or the leaves. Of being in nature and connecting with nature helps us to feel grounded and help us to also remember that we are in this world and we are a part of this world in spite the busyness that is happening in our lives. On tip number 5 is self-care. It can be a Saturday for you. It depends on your schedule and the time that you have available. But make sure that you look at your schedule and you set aside a time of the week that is convenient for you to prioritize your own needs. Your needs are important. Taking care of your needs, you're able to take care of other individuals that are around you. You can show up as your best self, the best version of who God has created you to be. Don't be afraid to pamper you, to love you, and to relax. At the end of the day, you deserve your relaxation or you have been working, you have been taking care of everybody, you have been juggling so many plates. Some plates have fallen, some plates are still there in the air, you are juggling them. But it's okay for you to take that time to relax. Relax. It is your day, your space, your time. You deserve it. I have just shared with you some self-care practices that have transformed my life since I have implemented these practices into my life. I see where I have cultivated a sense of calmness and confidence. I have more self-love and self-compassion. With implementing these self-care practices, I know will transform your life if you put them into practice. I hope these practices that I have shared with you today will inspire. And if you want to know more about self-care, how to prioritize self-care, I will leave a link up top. Check out the video on how to prioritize self-care for moms. See you in that video.